Hey there, it's Michael from Apps Everyday. Welcome back. Today we're taking a look at Popped. Now this used to be called something else, but that name's escaping me right now, so we're just going to go with this. Now this is an app for the people who need to write or enjoy coming up with storylines, outlines, screenplays, scripts for movies, TV shows, whatever, but hate the normal process of having to format properly and write either on a piece of paper or in a normal scripting software. Now what makes this app so different is basically the fact that if you know how to text, you know how to format on this app. I'll show you that in just a minute, but real quick, we're going to hop around to the Discover page, which is on the bottom left. This is relatively new because where this used to be just a basic writing app that you would only write things for yourself, they've now turned it into a cross-platform, almost like social platform where you can publish your stories, outlines, whatever you create on here so that others can comment on it and just read it for enjoyment or give you feedback. So on the Discover page, you can discover other people's written work. And so you can go into any of the categories and basically see what people have posted. Now this is a very new feature, so there's not a ton of stuff on here, and some of the stuff on here is lackluster. But you can basically go under each one and see like this person literally just wrote a single paragraph, so it's not even a completed story. Whereas this person wrote basically a novel's worth. And you can see the different character lines. And here, again, this doesn't look like a traditional script. Now for me, most of the time I am using this for commercial video production. And so see, these are some of the scripts and projects that I've worked on. So if we go down to the bottom here and pick one, I can choose this scene here. And again, you can see that it basically looks like a text message conversation between a couple different people, but looks a little different, right? So basically you have the scene at the top where you can always add to it with the plus in the top right hand corner. The little book icon to the left of that we'll get to in just a minute. But basically you have the normal white text is your action text. So this is anything that's not character driven or anything that the characters aren't actually saying. And towards the bottom, you can see that we have 4 characters currently, and then all the way to the left is a little like blowhorn looking thing. That's for the actions. That's how you get the white text in there. So again, if that's not character driven, so you can basically just choose who is going to say the next line or if it's an action. So you notice that adds a white line here. If I go to character 1 here, see it adds a blue line. If I have Steve reply, shows up there. Maybe add another character. And you'll notice that right above the messages are the actual names. Of course, it only shows the abbreviations on the bottom, which can get a little annoying. I kind of wish you had the option to see the full name, but I get for the UI design, it'd be hard to fit a long name in there. But where the magic happens here is basically once you're done with this, and as you can see, it's very fast and easy to type this. On a normal scripting software, you have to know shortcuts, you have to know when to indent, when to change from like italics to regular, all that different stuff. And here, you just type away like a normal conversation where you're basically having a conversation from as many character perspectives as you come up with. And then after you're all done, again, that little book icon towards the top right next to the plus button, that is going to be your magic button. You basically tap on that, and this is where you can publish to the Popped website, but I always go to PDF. And you'll notice that it generates a PDF here, and it's formatted in a proper script format. Now, of course, you're not going to have all the advanced features because, again, on a normal scripting software, you have so many options when it comes to the scene selections, props, and stuff I can't even think about because I don't know scripting software all that well. But I know that this is good enough for your general productions here. If you just have a couple actors or actresses and maybe producers, stuff like that, everyone's going to be able to read this in a normal scripting way. So this is great. You have the PDF here. You can hit the share button in the top right, share it however you want to share it. and you're pretty much good to go. You do have some settings here, so you'll notice that I have dark mode on because I just love dark mode on everything, but the bright version works nicely as well. You do have a spell check option, which, if you're like me, super helpful. And then you can even back up all your data here, or import a backup if you, for some reason, deleted this app and need to re-download it and need to resync to your profile online. So there you have it, guys. This is Popped. It's totally free to check out. I definitely recommend checking this out. Of course, it will be linked in the top of the description down below. And don't forget to come back tomorrow for another Apps Every Day.